What is going on, you guys? So, today I just want to talk to you very briefly about why it's important for you to call or talk to in person your family, friends, or even a new person, right? And the reason for this, I believe, is because I think there's a lot of people today who are getting too wrapped up in the internet and also things like locking in, bro, and monk mode, and they're isolating themselves and foregoing social interactions. Like there's a difference between you talking to someone on the phone in a Discord server or a Zoom call than an actual real life interaction. So that's actually another step to this, right? So the socializing is important, but it's so much more important for you to have the in person interaction. So that's important to not forget. And the reason I think this is so important is because for us biologically as humans, we're social creatures. And if we don't socialize, I think most of us become a little bit weird. Honestly, like, we become a little bit like socially awkward. And, maybe we can, overcome that little barrier when we get back out there. But my number one recommendation for you would be to just incorporate a little bit of socializing in your week, at least like once a week, if not more. Um, and that's part of the reason why is because it's a social skill meaning you can become better at it. And also, we have this feeling inside of us that like we really value community. Like it's good for our health, essentially, like having community, friends, family to talk to. So don't isolate yourself because you're working on yourself right now, right? Like that's a terrible idea. You should definitely be socializing a bit, and you find that you're not just in your head in this echo chamber of your thoughts. You're actually able to have real conversations with your family and friends, or even new people about things that are going on, right? And sometimes it's nice, even if it is just a little bit surface level, but sometimes you'll have a conversation where it connects into something deeper where maybe you can just listen. Maybe that's all they need, or maybe you just need someone to listen to you, or maybe you get into something where one of you is able to help the other somehow, right? Like whether it's like with maybe like a business opportunity, like to level up your finances, or like a job or something, or they connect you with another good friend, or even you make good friends with them specifically. Maybe it becomes like a date. You never know, right? So the whole point of this video, it doesn't need to be very long, is basically don't neglect this aspect of your life. I've seen people do that, and even really successful people do that. Like I'm not gonna say their name, but I saw an example of someone who's doing really well in terms of like online business, and they were saying that their sister, they had missed their sister's graduation, I believe, like their college graduation, and I think they offered, because they missed it, they offered to buy the whole family dinner afterwards, or soon, to celebrate it. And I think the sister's response was, if buying all of us dinner is justification for you always having to work more and missing family events, or missing events with us, then we'll pay for it ourselves. And man, like this just thinking about that like stings, right? It's like you're placing so much importance on like working on yourself, and I got to build the business and all that. And of course, like being financially stable is great. At a certain point, like that person was doing really well, so they didn't need to keep this boo 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 like work all the time, hustle grind culture. And so they sort of sacrificed a really great moment with their family because of that. So that's a great example a close example of like, why it's important for you to not ignore your social life. And sometimes it'll come up in a form, maybe like that example I just told you, or even just like simple interactions. Like if you're missing socializing from your life, it's gonna you might not realize it, but it's gonna affect your mindset and your body. And you're gonna know as soon as you socialize the next time, like, oh yeah, like that was good. Like I should be doing this more. So this is a long way of saying stop neglecting your social life. Get out of your comfort zone. Be a little adventurous. Call someone that you miss. Plan to hang out with them. Approach someone that looks cool. The list goes on. So go socialize more. You got this, bro.